Good morning, world of readers. I am Book Dragon Erin, and I would like to welcome you all back to my booktube channel, where today I will be reviewing Perfect Little Town by Blake Crouch. Perfect Little Town is a fictional horror thriller novel, and it is a standalone, although I do think if there was a sequel, it would be pretty cool, and if there was a movie of this novel, I think I would actually really love it. Readers who read Perfect Little Town also enjoyed Arc by Veronica Roth, Some People Deserve to Die by Colin Knight, and You Have Arrived at Your Destination by Amor Towles. Forgive me if I pronounce that name wrong. I am not sure how to pronounce that, whether it's Towles or Towles or Tolls. I do not know. Forgive me. Moving on to a plot, Ron and Jessica Stahl are a power couple from Southern California and now are on a Christmas holiday driving through the Colorado mountains. When they stop for the afternoon in sleepy Lone Cone, population 317, they're charmed by the quaint tourist town, which is filled with bed and breakfasts, candy stores, and even tourist gift shops. But the folksy hospitality will vanish as the sun goes down behind the mountains. A winter storm is fast approaching, and the Stahls couldn't have picked a worse night of the year to get snowed into this perfect little town with a dark, dark secret. Anyone who knows me knows I would love to go to Colorado to go snowboarding on the mountains or skiing or basically anything winter sport because I love the winter and I am getting into sports as it is, and I really would love to just be a part of that. Since I am a huge fan of Blake Crouch's work, I am pretty sure I am here for almost anything he writes, and I devoured this novel in 2 hours, but this novel, I'm sorry, it seemed a little bit much like the Pines trilogy. I mean, there's an isolated town away from the rest of the world. The people are strange and enigmatic with so many secrets. The town has impenetrable borders around it. The town is built next to a mountain, a woman dies, the man is left alone, and a man climbs up the mountain to get away from the town. All of those factors were the same in the Pines trilogy, and I wish this had more individuality to it, although I did partially enjoy this novel anyway. Much as I loved reading Pines, this novel seemed too much like a short version of the trilogy, and yes, it did seem repetitive, but I still liked it. Leave it to Blake Crouch to make cool things almost as eerie as Stephen King can. Blake Crouch makes a weird theater girl dressed as a Viking scary, while Stephen King can make a clown murderous and terrifying. Kudos to both gentlemen for their skills in horror thriller fiction, because I am here for anything and everything they write. I genuinely felt bad for Ron and Jessica. My blood was boiling because of the injustice done to them, and when the innkeeper lied to the corrupt sheriff about their treatment of her, which was basically nothing at all, I expected nothing less from a Blake Crouch lawman character, because all of them seem to be corrupt and evil in their own ways, and they make the profession negative, but in the best way possible. I don't know if I'm making a whole lot of sense, but it makes sense to me, so I'm hoping this makes sense to at least one other person. I say this because in the Pines trilogy, the sheriff was corrupt as hell, and I absolutely hated him as a character, but that also added to his dark charm, because you can't really imagine somebody that corrupt in a dystopian society, or at least I can't. I wondered how the townspeople could abduct Jessica so swiftly and quietly, and even more, I wanted to cry when Ron saw that Jessica was killed off. Okay, this is going to sound like some wild theory that will make you wonder how I know this, but hear me out, okay? I am fascinated by history and have studied torture devices throughout history. When Jessica was killed off, she was put into an iron cow device and burned. That made me recall the brazen bull device, which was a torture method that burned you alive. You would be put into the brazen bull's stomach, which was made of iron. A fire would be lit beneath you, and as you would burn to death, a roaring would be heard from the brazen bull's mouth, which would actually be your screams heard as the cow roaring because of the device itself. So my theory about Blake Crouch is he somehow knew about the brazen bull and was darkly inspired to recreate the burning cow in this book that killed off Jessica. Strange as this might sound now, I think I would actually enjoy a book-to-movie adaptation of this novel, specifically because of the visuals. Tell me you wouldn't want to see the visuals of an isolated town during a snowstorm as well, or a theater student claiming Viking as the title, or see a reconstruction of the brazen bull. And just to be clear, I know this brazen bull from historical research purposes, not psychopath. I am not a psychopath. I know I'm a little bit crazy, but I swear I'm not a psychopath. I get that I'm weird, and there is nothing wrong with being a little weird. I swear I'm not a psychopath. Anyway, my rating for this novel, it's actually lower than expected. It's 3 out of 5 stars. Personally, I think this was a too short story with an ending that came as a surprise. The thing is, I wasn't expecting the ending to be so sudden. I would have loved more in this story, and still this is an intriguing novel with a mysterious concept. I appreciate this novel as an avid sci-fi thriller fan. So thank you for this literary entertainment, Blake Crouch, and thank you for accepting my friend request on GoodReads. That is all for today, so if you enjoyed this video, hit that like button to show some support, subscribe to my booktube channel to get more videos like this, turn on that notification button to be notified when I upload brand new videos every single Sunday. Keep on reading and have a great day, everyone!